and welcome back to some more of, not really Gundam Online, but it is UC 83 version, or the UC 83, I talk my mouth and you get bored edition, with me pulling dash. And what I am talking about right here is on the various changes made to the suits for this 83 update. And last time we ended with the GM Sniper Custom. I'm going to continue. I'm going to try to pick up the pace because this is taking forever, and I kind of do want to play the game some today. Not end the day with me going, oh shit, I have no more time left. Gotta do everything else. Oh, anyway, so let's see here. This is the GM late production type, and it's got a better 3-burst machine gun than some of the rest. This one is dealing 1,000, not 900. That is its thing. Beam rifle. This is interesting, right? His beam rifle here, type N is 1900, but his beam rifle is B3. So this is his beam rifle stronger. Not as strong as that the SML, but it's still stronger. So that was production model GM. Stronger beam rifle. Prototype Gundam. Prototype Gundam. Looks like has got himself a very powerful beam rifle. His beam rifle type F deals 2200. Not the like the 1700 or whatever the other guys were doing, like the what's compared to the ground Gundam. Right, steals 2K. Prototype deals more damage than beam rifles, and yet they have 2 the full auto. Or not the full auto. Okay. So to get the most out of the update for your prototype Gundam, type F. Next is the ball. The ball is got the ballistic changes, but you don't use ballistics in space. And his mine deals more damage. Mine hits, never lane hits. GM Commando in space. It's got a 90 balance bonus. Balance doesn't really matter much in space, so I don't know what this change is for. The beam gun is dealing the same amount as the GM Commando. The 3-burst machine gun is more damaging than the rest. Commando light armor. This is the GM Commando light armor. That's the GM light armor. And this one's got a slight armor bonus, 100 points. Actually, that's not slight. That's pretty big. Considering that the GM light armor didn't get any. But his boost has also been increased to 100. His machine gun seal 1,000. He's got a beam gun, like the Commandos. He's got prototype grenades. They deal more damage. They have the damage properties of other grenades. That's been added. GM Sloop. This is the amphibious GM that acts as a scout. He's got machine gun and harpoon changes like the others. Okay. Power GM. Power GM has a crippled balance, and it looks like it was improved by a whole 40. Woo! Reverse machine gun dealing 1,000. So I guess the machine gun damage goes up as the cost goes up. There are guys that has machine guns dealing 900. So you want to know the difference. Alright, I don't know, the Power GM still seems like meh to me. Okay, so that's the Power GM. The strong point of the Power GM was that its rocket launcher carries more for an assault. He has more loads of rocket rounds than other assaults with other rockets. But it looks cool. Ground use GM. The ground use GM is stupid. It looks like a transformer. Not that I'm saying transformer is stupid. It just doesn't look like got like cat whiskers and shit. It's got, hey, what is it? I think it's a heavy. It's got a 70 plus to balance, a good chunk to armor, boost cap, and boost charge. It's only got a boost. It only had a boost charge of 180. That is like Zaku 2 level, but now it's 190. And bazookas and grenade changes, similar to others. His machine gun only deals 900, and he's a heavy too. That sucks for him. Does not have a 3-burst machine gun. I don't know why you would use this guy, but I guess you guys in the Federation have that answer. This is the Abomination, the GM cannon for space assault use. It's got a confounding array of equipment and weapons. Like it is it's an artillery type. It's a heavy type equipped with mortars and a shield. And it's got a primarily rocket type weapon loadout in space, so he doesn't make any sense. But his machine guns deal more damage, so it's still an abomination. This is Aqua Gundam Assault type, and this one deals less damage for his beam rifles than his heavier cousin. But he's got an armor boost. 200-point armor boost. That's pretty big for an assault type. And I'm guessing that is to cover the amphibious suit's damage bonus and no armor, so they can stay competitive against that. Got 100 points to 100 points to balance. He's got big buffs. But his 3-burst machine gun is average, but missile launchers, right? Accuracy like the cannons, and that's it for the upper hand. But it's, yeah, the armor and the weight load and that's it. That's pretty big, I guess. Blue Destiny, Unit 1. This is one of the suits that can engage in the exam system, which like buffs all its stats for a limited amount of time. Machine gun. This guy got improvements to his lock-on. Okay, that was a problem in the previous version. Yeah, all of his machine guns got a better lock-on. Maybe for whatever reason it had a shittier lock-on than other guns. Now it's the same. Yeah, like certain suits had like the same weapons as others, but for whatever reason, some of the stats were worse than the average, or than what it should be, like for unknown reasons. So I guess they're fixing those for some suits. Yeah. Gun Tank 2 is an artillery gun. Got huge boost in armor, and his cannons do more damage and has better smoke. GM Kai for space use. So you see a heavy too. I'm guessing he's a heavy. Armor boost. His machine gun steal 1,000 points on Titan. The long rifle. What the hell is the long rifle? I guess the long rifle is the thing that the GM Kai was using in that one game, Olympic Battle, where he held it with both hands. I thought that was the GM rifle. It's called the long rifle. It deals lots of damage, but I don't know what it does. I don't know what a long rifle is, so there you go. Okay, so his rifle's doing damage. The Zani, the weird-looking support guy for the Federation. In his machine gun rules. The GM Sniper Custom for the Shimoda squad. I think this guy is not a sniper, but he's a heavy. That's why he's got that bonus to armor. It's a heavy class that's got scoping weapons. These R4 beam rifles. They're like semi-automatic pew-pews. Looks like they got an improvement in range and semi-autoness. Should make your pew peeling a lot smoother. And he's got bazookas, and they got his blast radius improvement, and the Titan speed faster. And missile launchers and stuff. Okay. So you can more click with your semi-automatic cyber scopes weapons. This is the GM Commander type. GM Commander type is probably got the same upgrades as the GM. Looks like it. His machine gun seal 1000. Okay, he has dual beam sabers. That's about this. The GM Custom, which is one of the suits you think about, or that comes to your mind when you think 0083. Let's see if it was brought up to awesome levels. He's got slight improvements in boost capacity and boost charge in his engine. Not a whole lot though. Boost cap plus 20, boost charge plus 10. Machine guns. He's got his head Vulcans. His GM rifle. I guess this is a fully automatic weapon. It's dealing 105 points of damage per hit. It's an odd number if you compare it to other ballistic weapons of the automatic type. But I guess that is a slight advantage over the others. I hear that the GM rifle takes forever to bring out. Like, it's got massive like startup frame. Startup frame is a weird phrase to use, but you know, he arms it slower. That's its disadvantage. And now it deals more damage. And its accuracy has been improved. Alright, that's cool. I mean, I don't play the Federation, but I would like to see, like, these cooler signature weapons that these suits used to carry more often on the other side. Just to be more immersive like that. And the GM rifle is pretty cool. It's like a bullpup gun, I think. That's long. It's rifle-like. And oh, this is a 3-burst GM rifle, and yeah, this deals 105 points of damage, 5 more than the others. And they're more accurate. Okay, but it doesn't look like he has a Type F. That kind of sucks for him. GM rifles, insane. Okay, so that's the GM custom. Well, it didn't get the buffs that I thought it would get. It got like very, I can't think of the word. Tip of my tongue. It's got some buffs. This is the Ground Gundam, Assault type. Improvement of balance. Machine guns is the 900 damage type. Reverse machine guns 1100 damage. Not 1300 damage of some reverse machine guns. Type S. And grenade improvements. Oh, he has the 180 millimeter cannon. And they got the same changes as that Ground Gundam and the Easy. Oh, not the Ground. The Easy 8's cannons. And myself and 2 J's straight up the accuracy increase. And missiles. 28 and 100 damage on Type S missiles. Okay. Gun cannon. Rifles deal lots of damage. Type F 2200. 3 burst 1700. This is the gun cannon. Armor. Wow. 2550. A lot of armor. Oh, this is the artillery type, right? This is artillery gun cannon. And now it can equip the howitzer and the direct fire cannon at the same time, along with his friggin' repeated punch to the face like beam rifle. That sucks. And it's got lots of armor. You're not gonna out DPS it if you're that close, that he's hitting you with direct hits with this howitzer. Alright, the RX-78-2, the Amuro Gundam. Alright, what we're glad about here is that there is no changes to the stern cost, aka the Super Napalm. Just, I don't know, right? Fucking Gundam the store, stern cost is renamed it the Super Napalm. Fully automatic Type F beam rifle of 1700. Unlike the, was it the Prototype Gundam, who had that super gun that spits out lots of damage really quickly? No, 700. What was it? Okay, so 1700 is like default improvement for FAF. That's what they're gonna do. Type F is 2200, like that gun cannon, so it is dealing high cost, heavy class beam rifle type F damage. 1900 on regular beam rifle, that's still significant. You might want to like save late and just go with the beam rifle because it deals enough damage to be able to kill the opponents. Okay. But I think beam rifle is way less. Don't weigh as much as it used to like a long time ago. In an attempt to make beam rifles more useful, they did try to like reduce the cost of, or reduce the weight of beam rifles in the last version. It didn't really work that much. It only worked for like some certain heavy guns, and whatever. He has grenades, but he has like floating mine or something that like locks on the deals some damage. Oh, this is the GM Kai. This is the one I thought looked cool. So he's got the double armor for being a heavy. His charging bazooka type S deals more damage. That's cool. Head Vulcans. This is the GM machine gun. Deals 1,000. All right, so he's got the GM rifle, and it deals the same amount as his assault version, or the GM custom too. Oh, he's got the GM rifle type F. And it deals a lot of damage. 125. That's probably the most amount of damage that a Type F 3 burst has shown to deal so far. Maybe. I do believe. I would like to say. I think it is so. Maybe not, but 125 damage looks like a big number to me. So I should be wary of Type F GM rifles. He's got a beam gun, but he won't. I don't care if it's bad at GM rifles like that. Looks like it deals more damage. Yeah, so that's the GM guy. I hope to see that more often on the other side. I'd like to face it sometime because it looks cool. I would enjoy taking it apart. GM cannon, wolf type. This motherfucker. What happened to it? It didn't need more armor. No, but I got it. Okay, the charging beam rifle, reburst. Each shot comes out faster. That's unnecessary. The charging beam rifle burst 3, what they lack in the knockdown capabilities of the regular charging beam rifles, or the beam rifle charging type makes up for its in its firepower. It's 3 shots to your chest that just dealt you lots of charge damage. Like some people I think used to like, instead of doing charge beam to cannon, they do cannon to charge beam or something. While you're like falling from the sky, that's giving you ample time to charge your beam rifle and then slingshot you laser rounds to kill you. That's one of the uses of the 3-burst rifle. Now the shots come out faster and looks like they deal more damage. Fine. His regular beam rifles deal slightly more damage. Actually not slightly. His type N beam rifles deal only 100. Shot machine guns he deals 1,000 on his type N. His shoulder-mounted rocket launchers deal more damage. His type F 7,500. Okay, I thought he had the arc the howitzer rounds too. It's either he doesn't get them or they haven't been bugged. G-Line basic ring. This is not the light armor. This is the G-Line version without its armor. It's got some rifle changes. This thing can wield 2 small, like, sawed-off beam rifles at the same time. Like, fires his beam rifles, or short beam rifles akimbo. They deal same with them. And head Vulcans, grenades, and bazookas. So basic changes. No like changes to the unit itself. Just weapons, which means that looks like you got a nerd. Gun cannon 2 with the scoped cannon, like the Gundam cannon has. Got the armor bonus, but not as much. I guess because it's what it had was a huge amount to begin with, over 2K. It only got 300, where some got like almost a quarter as much. Okay, this is a big deal that that can also be said about the Gundam cannons, beam cannon. But yeah, the D-scope beam cannons, Type N. This extra 50 to its damage is a big deal. Since units in the air didn't get that the buff to the damage threshold for knockdown. This is just additional 50. Makes it a viable weapon to use if you were aiming to knock down guys out of the air. Before, the only weapon that was capable of doing that was the beam cannon Type F, where its base damage was already high enough to knock guys out of the air. But now this is just barely enough to knock guys out with some balance efficiency, like most heavies, who likes to load their suits with lots of guns, but make up for their lack of balance by staying further away from the battlefield. Alright, so I'm just complaining that I am sitting here taking too long. I didn't say that, it just goes off it. It's gonna pop up. But yeah, not only that, the beam cannon has 2 shots per magazine. You don't have to go into a reload per shot, and this buff lets you, now you can semi-auto the beam cannon faster. Before, you weren't able to fire the beam cannon again before the guy left stunned, or before the guy realized that he got shot. Like, usually it takes, like, a human being a second to realize what just happened to itself, right? And, before you couldn't, like, you had to keep spamming the mouse key to pull off that second shot, but now, supposedly, it is, the beam cannon the shot from the beam cannon. The second shot from the beam cannon supposedly comes out way faster, so you hear and double tap for double that damage. Sounds like a good deal. And it even reloads faster. So you can double tap, and you're not penalized by it, because it's quickly being reloaded for you to be able to do it again. But that doesn't make the beam cannon Type F any less useless, because it's got a bonus buff too. And this thing also reloads faster. Not as fast as the beam cannon, 580 to the 740, but still. Usually I fire my beam cannon Type F and then switch to another weapon and like missiles or something. So I guess one would have to experiment between these two to see which is now better. So, Cannon L type, this has better range than the other two, but lacks in damage. Now this thing deals the beam cannon damage, which means that it's not enough, probably, to knock down opponents. Because 141 balance is not as difficult to obtain as you would think nowadays. But with the beam shooter trait, you can get that up there. But like the regular beam cannon, this thing also carries two shots in its mag, and you can cut them off pretty quickly now. I'm not exactly sure how fast. I'm saying that like you can double tap real quickly, but in actuality it might be slightly slower than that. I haven't really field tested it yet. But still, being able to pull those shots off faster is there's nothing to complain about. And this thing also reloads faster. Okay, the gun cannon 2's got this beefy beam rifles. It's 200 damage. 1800 damage for its 3 bursts. It's more than the 170 of most suits. Type F is 2300 damage. That's 100 more than I think the gun cannon SML, right? I think. It doesn't even have it. it's not for comparing against a gun cannon SML, but it's for comparing against other suits that have Type F beam rifles. They definitely don't deal 20 micro damage. So that's big. But the SML, like, he had 1900 on his base beam rifle, but this one deals 2000. So yeah, that the Roman numeral 2 is getting its Roman numerals worth in beam rifle damage. So it's got head buttons. It's also got fire nuts. Those are like incendiary grenades. They switch from one to the okay. The GM Custom Lieutenant Marine Custom doesn't look any different than a regular GM Custom. But I guess in stats it's slightly different. It costs slightly more than a regular GM Custom. I suppose these numbers reflect that. Where is it? Oh yeah, the boost capacity is much different. Wow, 1320 to the regular GM Customs. 13. Okay. But its load capacity is unknown. But 1660 seems like a decent number. Looks like boost charge 260. 250. So there you go. There's that difference. So, you know, I'm looking at the head weapons now. There is no variation between heavies and assaults or head weapons. That's fine. And the GM rifle is dealing that signature 5 points more damage. No different on the burning suit, the burning custom. Low auto 1700, same. Grenade to missiles. Okay. The mass-produced gun cannon for the White Dingoes. Dingo team. It's got heavy class beam rifle changes. It's 1900 for his standard beam rifle to 700 of most assaults. And his machine guns and stuff. His head focus. Oh, he carries dual machine guns. Each shot deals 900. But his dual machine guns, he doesn't fire like, he doesn't pull the trigger of both at the same time. He like goes in and out of right and left. He fires like a stupid person. So you're not. It's not doubling his damage because I think it just has a slightly faster rate of fire than most machine guns because the bullets come out. They take turns coming out of the guns. Okay, so that's the gun tank support type. Whatever. Did you get more armor? You got more armor. Good job. The red GM cannon. This is the 4th MS team paints their GM cannons red. Wow, huge increase in armor. 700. And supposedly, these guys too can use the howitzer and direct fire rockets at the same time. And that's about it. Yeah, their machine guns, 700. So it's really like which artillery guy with howitzer and direct cannons do you want to use? Is the red one or the not red one? Choices only for you to make. GM Sniper improved weaponry type, and I am sure these numbers are improved. Wow, this is the one unit I've seen with a nerf. It's the reload time on his hand beam gun was reduced by 20. How sad. But it got an extra round in his magazine. Oh, he's getting nerfs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he's getting all these nerfs in the reloads. Why? This number. Lock on. Capabilities. 74. I'm sure this is a typo. It's probably 740 to 720. You don't have a lock on lock-on set of 74. That's like way low. But okay, so it's got some debuffs there. Or not debuffs, but nerfs. Yeah, his long beam rifle sniper type is 800 damage, like the other sniper. The other sniper was it fired ballistic rounds, but this guy fires a beam, a single beam that does the same thing as that 75mm sniper rifle. Gun cannon, heavy loadout type D. It's got extremely powerful beam rifles. Right? And that's about it. He's got howitzers. I'm sure that you can equip like both at the same time, like the artillery go. This is the mass-produced gun cannon for the whole team, and it's got then heavy, or it's got the artillery class changes. This beam rifle is 1900 to the 1700 of others. It shot. The velocity of the beam rifle is improved on this. Maybe it was slower than others before. And this, it's been brought back up the pace from the others. GM Sniper Custom for Mr. Young. It's probably got some changes here and there. Boost capacity increased. And what's this? He's got a 2-shot beam gun. Cool. Okay, but I can like never tell if I'm fighting a regular GM custom or this GM custom. But yeah, sniper custom. So the Gundam Dixie! It's got no changes to his melee. And a bunch of buff to like the machine guns it's got. It's dual wielding machine guns deal slightly more damage. Okay, so technically a debuff. The Gundam Unit 5. This guy is the meta builder for this current version, I think. He is rising in popularity extremely fast due to the buff he got to his giant Gatling gun. All these other things are not important. We're looking at this. This is a weapon that has a very fast, fully automatic firing Gatling gun, and each shot is doing over 1,000 points of damage. It's got a pretty large drum magazine, I think, and it'll whittle down your life pretty quickly. It's got, not only that, it's got the range too. That's the one big deal. It can fire this hail of bullets from out of your range, so you don't want to like close in on it while it is looking at you. It will pull his Gatling gun out of his pants and will it won't be very pleasant for you when you reach that finish line. You'll most likely. And also you can carry a beam rifle too that deals 2,200 damage. That's really so that's okay. So that's the Unit 5. GM Sniper 2. All these suits that the freaking Federation got. What the fuck? Alright, so it's got rifle changes. The one main thing being changed. Doesn't get it? That's interesting. The GM Sniper 2 doesn't get the 800 dealing sniper rifle. This is the guy that's known to carry the charging beam rifle. So you like. The combo for him is to charging beam into another sniper rifle to finish it. You can still do that. His 3 burst bullet machine gun is dealing about damage. Okay. So it's got an improved machine gun at 4 bursts too. This has a GM assault type. It's got a 200 armor bonus. Cool. Not for me, but that's neat. It's an assault type with the armor bonus. This, a 8-shot missile pod attached rail cannon. Oh, right. It's the rail cannon with the missile underslung missile launcher. The other way around. So these are the missiles. So each shot from the 8-burst missile is dealing 1100 damage. Type of 1200 damage, I guess. And he also carries the cannons, which have got the accuracy bonus, grenades and stuff. Maybe bazooka. This one, what? Oh, this is the railgun. I'm confused. Okay, so those things. Let's get the Zakutu F2 Shrinton type. These are the this is the Zakutu, the captured Zakutu F2s that the Federation and the AA3 era used to train their pilots in the station in Shrinton base. And it's semi-automatic type of machine gun, deal 1500 damage. That's big. And 1000 damage. He's got a fully automatic type F machine gun, still 1200 damage per shot. And his Missile top cannon, right? Accuracy bonus. Missiles, same damage bonus, and the grenades, same bonuses. The GM Nightseeker, it's the GM with that thing that negates Minosky fields for itself. It's got this balance bonus, 10. Machine guns only deal 900. He's got a beam rifle, type F that deals 2k. And grenades and stuff. He's got stun grenades, which you can switch into faster. Gundam NT1, the Alex. Finally gotten here. Alright, so the Gundam NT1 is an assault class, but it's beam rifle type F, deals 2300 damage. Holy crap. That's a lot. That is upper tier heavy class beam rifle damage. Fully automatic deals 2k. How much did the Gundam deal? 1700. And his type F beam rifle is 2200. And when you compare that with the Alex, there is the Alex does have the upper hand here, especially with this fully automatic. You don't want to, like I guess in the previous version, you still don't want to get close to the Alex because instead of that wrist Gatling gun, he will pull a fully automatic type F beam rifle on you, and you will die. That is 220 damage if he doesn't have the beam shooter trait. 220 damage, fired extremely fast into your face consecutively, 10 times. What's that? 8 times, I think. Beam rifle type F. Fully automatic had 8 rounds, or no, it was 10 rounds. Beam rifle type F semi-automatic had 8. This has 10. So that's 220 damage 10 times. That's gonna bring your life down pretty quickly. And he's also able to carry that 1k damage, which might not knock you down, but it'll probably deal enough splash to finish you after taking all this rifle damage. But the fully automatic type F beam rifles, they are extremely inaccurate. You might have seen my the Galgu that I was given during the limited battles fire. It's a fully automatic type F beam rifle. That shit is pretty inaccurate. So if you're like not in the enemy's face, you're gonna miss at least like a third of your rounds. But still, the Gundam NT1 can still use his wrist Gatling, which wasn't upgraded, which means that it was nerfed. But it still deals enough damage to be a decent follow weapon for the FAO. But it also means that is reducing the NT1's balance by some, which will let me knock it down out of the air with my cannons. So it'll be interesting to see what the Federation, up-tier Federation players do with the 4 Alexes they have sitting in their garages. This is the ground type assault gun tank thing. It's stuff. I'm getting tired. It's got stuff. The armor bonus and missile bonus. It drops mines. So this guy's Type F does 2,000 damage base. Holy shit. The snipers had them Type F mines and deal 1800 with this guy. Leaves droppings that deal 2,000 damage when you step on. That's almost insta-kill. Okay, so don't step on his mines. Don't step on the ground gun tank poop. The Pixie Fred type. It's got a small armor boost. His melee wasn't touched. But here is the depth and trolling going, hey, but we gave it better than average machine guns. You want to use that instead? Huh? Do you want to use that instead? And various other upgrades too. He's got semi-automatic machine guns. I didn't even know. But it deals 1,600. That's a lot. I'm going to use the machine gun to fix it. The G-Line 9 armor. I read many posts on this guy, and people basically say they're varying their G-Line 9 armor because it really wasn't changed. This is the short beam rifle. He has a short beam rifle. The beam rifle that is used most often in G-Line 9 armor, which has plagued the heart and souls of many Xeon players back in 0080 during that time when they released that G-Line 9 armor with that heavy beam rifle Doom. Right, that heavy beam rifle is not touched here. Only this short beam rifle is not used. So, and like the only other improvement that was given to this light armor is head Vulcans. And head Vulcans are mad. So right, a nerf and a buff. Goodbye, G-Line 9 armor. We won't miss you. So the next is full armor Gundam. Full armor Gundam wasn't very threatening. It's just kind of out there, and it fires its missiles and it fires its beams, but it's slow. It's got shitty balance. It's just got lots of armor, so you just kind of leave it alone. If you see one that's half damage, you might take a shot at it. It's got that huge bonus of armor. Head Vulcans. It's charging beam rifle. Oh, it takes less time to charge. Okay. And improvements to his rockets. His missiles also deal with damage. Okay, I don't know, this shortened charge time might be big. I don't know. The Pale Rider. The Pale Rider has been buffed a lot. It's boost charge here. The Pale Rider was given a shitty boost charge because if you go into like Hades or something, Hades mode, which is like the exam system, it turns it red and it gives it bonuses. But the Hades is a shittier version of the exam. It's like it only lasts half the time, and the bonuses it gives isn't like as much as the exam system. So it was given like a shitty boost charge because I don't know. The dev team thought that the Hades system or the Hades is awesome. It's an acronym for something, but the last letter S is for system. So if you say like Hades system, you're saying system twice. So it's Hades. But yeah, this is a big deal. Now he is usable. The higher boost charge. It's an assault class with 210 boost charge is stupid. And his speed was improved by 19. That's good too. And he's got a more powerful machine gun. His hyper beam rifle is dealing 2,200 damage. It is competitive now. I might see more Pale Riders going Hades. It makes this like weird sound when it goes into the system. You might see them often. Yako GM. It's heavy. It's got buffs, missiles, machine guns. Okay. Slave Wraith. Slave Wraith doesn't stand out. It's just a neat-looking GM Gundam like. It's like a suit based off the ground Gundam, just made funky. It's got a pretty cool I think melee animation or something like that. It's got a useful melee animation. It's got machine guns and missiles and generic improvements about its weapons. What is this? Oh, this is... Who cares? Only a certain number of individuals can get this suit if you bought some kind of comic book that came with a product code and went through this. This is the Gundam EZ8 with the weapon rack equipment loadout. What does it do? It's got upgrades so far. Oh, I guess this is heavy class, because it's got the huge armor boost. It's got the machine guns and the cannon accuracy bonus and stuff. And it's beam rifles. It's got a 3-burst beam rifle dealing 1800 over the 1700 of other suits. Okay. And this is the ground Gundam for the 6th MS team. This is the one that's got the charging melee weapon. It's got a charging Gundam hammer, which is like a giant flail. But right, it's got an improvement of its on its load balance thing, 80 plus. And the Kai is also getting the same bonuses, the same buffs that he's getting, so that's good for Kai. The charging Gundam hammer, which is like the charging Hedon, its weight's been reduced. From 890 to 550. That makes lots of sense because the weight was ridiculous on the charging weapons. It looks like the Gundam hammer weighs 90 more than the Hedon, but it got axed. No pun intended, but yeah, the weight on the weapons got axed. So you can maybe equip it like a machine gun as a backup weapon along with the charging hammer and your Hedon. And the charge times got reduced. Things are looking pretty good for our charging melee guns. Gun cannon, heavy loadout, auto bonus. And beam rifle, better beam rifle stuff. This is the ground GM for the Wraith team. It's got machine guns that deal damage and stuff. It's got 160 plus in weight load, but that's a lot. Oh, we finally reached Zeon! Holy God! Thank you, Aaron. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it here. Next time we'll see if I can cover the Zeon suits in a single video. I'm gonna pretty much skip the suits that are pretty much mirrors of the suits that I've already seen in Grand Federation. Okay, bye.